Oh my god.
That was lit.
It's on again. Mac Mizzle, you're wrong again. I don't care if she tell the truth, cause I never told a lie. When I'm in the mood, I just go up. I've been the Mac now since I was younger. These bitches.
Yo, I had to secure the bag. I thought my footage was not recorded at all at the strip club. It was on Metro's chip. So I'm very happy. I was ready to kill somebody. We got the Kid Fresh interview in Southington.
Really? That's what's happening?
We gotta move. I gotta go back to my house first.
Wow, we are officially pending. That's crazy.
They been talking about it. There ain't no action, no. I've been talking about it. There ain't no capping, no. Yeah, she been.
Watch out for that.
Yeah, we brought you some flamingos from tour.
Oh shit!
Yeah, we just got back off tour.
Yeah. Oh, suck it now. Nice.
These flamingos were all over some strippers too. So.
There's DNA all over this motherfucker.
Oh yeah. There's paint. There's probably some blood, sweat, and tears.
Oh damn.
Yeah. Right?
I'll put these back here.
We're filming?
Yeah.
We'll do the video first, we'll do the pictures.
Let's do a couple pictures first.
All right. Yeah. Let me pause it.
Yeah, it's your boy Kid Fresh in the building. Be on the lookout, d.mac, Mac Mizzle, baby, for shizzle my nizzle, know what I'm talking about?
Putting the 2-3 on, baby. Mac with the cheese. Thank you, Kid Fresh.
It's all up, baby, you already know.
Always.
Shit, it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
Exactly.
I got shirts?
Yeah.
Okay.
So like I got a song made, it's called Nobody.
Yes, I seen that.
So I got, I made some shirts for that shit.
All right, let me hold that one then. All right.
Nice.
We rolling?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's your boy Kid Fresh back on the scene.
d.mac.
d.mac, Mac Mizzle, new CD, new project.
You know what
First of all, let's
time
go
it is.
back. Let's go back before we go forward.
Let's talk, yeah.
d.mac. Talk about d.mac.
Well,
What's the story behind d.mac?
Well, my name is Dan, my last name is McInerney, so that's d.mac.
Okay.
Boom. So that's how I got that. I used to spell it with a K at the end. I dropped the K, now it's d.mac, so.
Like mac and cheese.
Yeah, and then,
Or Big Mac.
yep, the Big Mac and cheese, you know what
Okay.
time it is.
There you go.
But fucking, so after that, I used to rock with Lil Wayne heavy back in like 08, 09. I remember the Carter 3 made me want to rap actually.
Yeah.
So I was listening, I think around that time they dropped a Young Money album, and they had the song called Every Girl. And at the end of the song, Mac Main, he says it's Mac Mizzle, baby.
Oh yeah.
That's where I got my name from.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
I've always rocked
Shout out
with Young
Mac
Money.
Main.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out Mac Main, shout out Lil Wayne.
Yeah, you know
Carter-
Mac Main he on that new Carter 5
That
too.
Carter 5 is some fire.
Yeah, sure is,
That's
dog.
some fire.
Now you said Lil Wayne was one of the people you listened to, coming up in the game.
Yeah.
Who were some other rappers that you listened to coming up that inspired you?
I loved Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, he brought out Drake. I loved watching that whole thing happen because I remember I was like 8th grade and that's when Drake was coming out with like So Far Gone, and then I remember they had the DJ mixtapes like the Heartbreak Drake shits.
Yes.
And those shits just like
Drake was
it
working hard
crazy,
back then, boys.
Crazy.
He's putting out shit like every month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That work ethic was inspiring, and then seeing it like, and now he's like a pop, he's a pop star now.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
He's an icon. I mean, he's up there. If he ain't an icon, he up there. He damn near near it.
Exactly.
So now let's fast forward. Now d.mac, you got inspired, different rappers, different regions. Now, what is d.mac today? Like
Today?
how would you best define your rap style, your personality, just who you are?
My rap style, I'm more of like on a melodic side. I try to blend like melodies and rap almost like Drake does, but I try to keep it like, how Lil Wayne would come with the bars. I try to do a mix of that, because
Right.
I don't I try to keep it like in the same type of respect as like the older hip hop would be, because I do rock with the older music, and I'm always like, I always feel like newer music is a little bit less lyrical, but still like artists like Gunna and like even like Lil Baby, they have like bars. Like they come out with like, if you really sit there and listen to them, you can hear it and like if you look at the lyrics, She got bars. The metaphors are there.
Well,
Like,
since you going there, let me ask you, with the way rap is today, because you know a lot of people are complaining about this mumble rap. You know, a lot of these artists that just out there just mumbling. You know, ain't really saying nothing. You know, the old Lil Wayne, which, you know, when I was coming up, the Lil Wayne, the baby Wayne, the teenage Wayne. You know what I'm saying? The old, you know, the original Hot Boys, the old Cash Money. You know, how important it was for you being a white rapper trying to get in this business to make sure that your bars are up to par and not be accused of being another one of those mumble raps.
well, in high school, I used to actually, like, I wouldn't pay attention in class sometimes. I'd just be sitting there writing words that, like, I thought were, like, I remember one of them that comes to mind was, like, the word acquisition. I wrote it in my notebook, and I started writing out, like, what rhymes with acquisition that's fire.
Right.
And so then I would tweak it, and then I would move along, and then I would try to, like, take that little snippet that I wrote, and I would try to translate it into, like, something when I'm actually recording a song.
Right.
So I keep it in the back of my memory. So I try to stack, I call that stacking ammo, you know?
Right. So lyrical content is important to you.
Yes.
You know,
Yes,
and that's important nowadays because, you know, a lot of these so-called mumble rappers, they come and they go.
Yeah.
You know, they come out, they got a hot little song, they do a little brief tour. 6 months from now, we'll never hear from them no more because there's more to it than just that. You know, you can sneak in the back door with a hot mumble rap song, but people gonna wonder, like, you know, well, what else you got? You know what I'm saying? How real are you about your craft? You know what I'm saying? And now that you got now talk about your project. Like, what are you actually working on right now?
So,
an EP, an album?
Right now I have an EP. That's why I'm wearing the Venom shirt. I dropped an EP the same day because the Venom movie dropped today. So I went and I saw that premiere last night because I dropped like a little EP that is it's got like a little like vibe with the movie and the Venom and the symbiote and stuff like that. So that's why I've been kind of hyping that up on my Instagram because, you know, I did a video like about a year ago where I just put like myself with like these visuals of Venom in it and it almost looked like a video game. Yeah. And then I found out the movie was coming out, so I was like, shit, I might as well just roll with it.
Yeah, you know? Exactly.
So I stuck with it because I like to associate myself with some symbols, you know. You know, people like that, they gravitate more to stuff like that, you know.
Right.
So, and then, so that's coming, that's dropping today at midnight. So by the time you see this interview, it'll already be out on SoundCloud. I got a song on that. I'm doing a music video. It's almost done. Okay. That's gonna come out in about 2 to 3 weeks, and then that song is already on the tape. It's gonna go also on all streaming platforms. So you're gonna get a single with it too. So from there, I'm gonna try to build off of that. I'm trying to drop an EP, like an EP album type joint, top of the year 2019. And then start pushing from there. That's when I'm gonna go with more of like that's gonna be no Venom shit after that. Like this was just for the movie, and I was gonna keep it going. I dropped a couple vlogs recently. We were we were on the Trailer Park Flamingo tour.
Big talking.
And that's what we called it. So we had a bunch of
this one over here.
We had
Hey, Tribe.
Metro 28 in the building.
Tribe.
So we went to I did SOBs Sunday, October, I think it was like, no, it wasn't October, it was September 23rd. Right?
Shut it down.
SOBs. Then that Tuesday we did something in Brooklyn at Keenum Lounge. Shout out to Drewski from Hot 97 in New York. He was there.
Shout out to Maddox.
A lot of love. We met up with the 730 Music. They're out there too. They're pretty big out there.
Movement.
And they had us after that. They liked my set so much that they brought us out to Secrets, which is in Queens. It's a strip club after.
I heard about that.
They shut it all the way down in there. That shit was lit, packed out, bottles, bitches. We was there, Metro was there. It was crazy.
Yeah, out there pole pimping.
We fucking stayed there until about, like, the owners was rocking with us, so we stayed until after. So, and then they're like, Drewski came up and I was talking with the owners, like, yo, you should come back next Tuesday. So that was this past Tuesday. We went out there again, and they had me host the evening, and they let me perform there, so it was pretty dope. Wow. So we got footage. That's coming. That's vlog footage on the way. I dropped the footage from SOBs and from Keenum Lounge already, so that's all on the YouTube. d.mac Mizzle, you could look me up on YouTube, SoundCloud that way, Instagram, everything is just d.mac Mizzle. And if you want to find that Nobody single's been out for a while. So if you want to find it, it's on Apple Music, Spotify, everything. d.mac, nobody, you'll see it. There's a picture of me with my purple Ray-Bans on. So you'll see them shits.
Yes, sir.
You'll see them shits.
So you keep busy out there.
Yeah, we've been
busy?
trying to keep it on a roll. We've been trying to just branch out, you know, we're trying to build relationships because that's very key in this time.
Yes.
Is to, you know, to rely on each other to branch out and, you know, do big things because we all want, I personally believe that Connecticut has a great sound and it could really do things. So we're so close to New York.
Yes.
We're so close to Boston. We have a culture. So there's a lot of underground artists that are just making noise and it's all, and I think it all will transpire that Connecticut could, you know, we could get some shine.
Well, you know what the thing is? I think the last step for Connecticut artists, because you're right, there's a lot of talented artists out here in the Connecticut area. It's just like you said, you know, with New York over here and Boston over here, most of the artists, they either come out and try to sound like a New York artist or they'll come out and try to sound like a Boston artist.
Yeah.
Whereas Connecticut needs to like just have their own kind of sound, create their own kind of lane. And it's up to the artists here in this area to find that sound, branch it out, you know, solidify it all throughout the whole like Connecticut, New York, Boston, Jersey area. Because, you know, what I've heard whispers from a lot of the New York artists or the Boston artists is they all agree, yo, Fresh, man, there's a lot of talented motherfuckers up there in Connecticut, dog. But it just seems like everybody trying to sound like New York, but they trying to sound like Boston. Yeah. So if you're a Connecticut artist, create your own sound, create your own lane, you know, market it, you know what I'm saying, patent it, branch it out.
Put a stamp on that motherfucker.
Endorse that shit, though, you know what I'm saying? And don't be one of those artists that just is an artist, because nowadays, you're gonna get lost in the shuffle, because nowadays you got artists that are producers. They're wearing all kind of hats. You got the producer hat, you got the marketing hat, you got the promotion hat, you got the manager hat, you got the lawyer hat, you know what I'm saying? You got the gear hat, you know, there's all kind of hats that you gotta be wearing in this business nowadays, especially when you're doing everything on your own. Because it's unlike back in the day, 10, 15 years ago, you know, the label handled all that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and that's why you ain't never see no money. Because they paying for everything. They got to recoup that money back. You know what I'm saying? Whereas nowadays, now you got the artists now out here doing everything on their own. They're wearing their own hats. You know what I'm saying? That's why you see artists out here now doing shows, and at the end of the show, they got a booth over here selling all their merchandise. You know what I'm saying?
That's what you need.
So, you know, keep doing your thing, dog.
I agree 100%,
d.mac,
man.
Mizzle.
Nothing but facts here with Kid Fresh.
Yes, indeed. Boom,
d.mac
banging out the
Mizzle.
frame. Y'all know the business. Don't forget Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, Kid Fresh 937. Y'all be on the lookout, my man, Metro 28 right there.
Know what it is. 28 stepping on everything. Metro 28, Google me.
Just know you could do it yourself, man. You don't need nobody. We did all this ourselves, man.
There you go, dog.
Self-made, baby.
Keep that money in-house.
In-house.
Shout out to social media, d.mac.
Shout out to social media. I'm d.mac Mizzle on SoundCloud, on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook even. Just Google me. You'll see me.
Google me.
There you go, dog.
Tribe.